Now, Thandi Maqubela has been found guilty of murdering her husband, Patrick Maqubela. Let's go to Cape Town now, where our reporter Paula Chowles is standing by. Afternoon, Paula, what happened?
Well, we had the judge read the judgment as speedily as he could to finish just as it hit 4 o'clock. And we heard that Thandi Maqubela has been found guilty of murdering her husband and forgery and fraud of that will that surfaced quite substantially after Patrick Maqubela had died. Now, there's obviously been much jubilation from the prosecution side, as well as Vela Mambena's counsel, and he was found not guilty and just discharged and has subsequently walked out of court a free man. Now, Thandi Maqubela has been taken into custody. Her counsel did request that her bail be reinstated, but the judge says, at this stage, I have no reason to believe that you may have grounds for appeal. I would need to hear those arguments before I can reinstate her bail. So at this stage, it seems Thandi Maqubela will spend the first evening in prison.
And how did she react, Paula, as the judgment was read out? We know that she fainted twice yesterday.
Well, yes, we certainly had high dramatics yesterday, but today she was quite expressionless, frantically writing notes between her and her counsel. I'm sure as the judgment was going along, and the judge did say that she was guilty, she was the perpetrator of her husband's death, and that was going on throughout the afternoon, and the evidence was piling up against her. She was writing frantically to her counsel, and they were obviously trying to organize that she would not be taken into custody and she would have her bail reinstated, but the judge has since refused. At this stage, the family of Patrick Maqubela, there have been many of them here at court for much of the week. There seems to be a lot of almost jubilation, sadness as well. I just think a major sense of relief for many of them. As they have said, they've been very tired and frustrated this entire week, as there have been many delays, and the judgment has gone on and on and on. It's been 4 days now, and it's finally to an end.
Do we know when sentencing will take place, Paula?
Well, the court will resume on the 20th of November. That's as much as I know at this stage. Whether they'll bring about their grounds for appeal, but that is when we will be back in court to hear what her counsel has to say and whether sentencing will go ahead. I had to rush out of the court as soon as possible to come and speak to eNCA, so I'm not 100% around the facts, but we do know that on 20th of November we will be back at court to hear either an appeal or sentencing.
Paula Chowles with the very latest on that breaking story. So Thandi Maqubela found guilty of killing her husband.
News that moves. eNCA.com.